Everybody, how's it going today? I picked up a few items, but I'm going to talk about that Logan Paul video that you've probably heard about. But just to let you know, like I picked up a few small items, like another lunchbox, another Vice Swords of Slime, a couple more of these, and I even picked up some Dragon Ball Super singles. A couple of those. I've not spent a bunch of money lately because I got property taxes due next month, and every 6 months I got to come up with $4,000 in property taxes because I pay $8,000 a year. So with that in mind, I've not spent a bunch of money investing in the Pokemon and other card game stuff because I've got that looming bill, you know, hovering over my head. Anyway, let's get to this video. So by now you've probably all seen, or most of you seen this, Logan Paul. I lost all this money on fake Pokemon cards. He bought a case of first edition Pokemon for $3.5 million. I'm gonna let you watch the video, not to spoil the sort of comical surprises. I laughed out loud when he opened the box. Obviously they're fakes. But what I'm gonna want to talk to you about is, first of all, the most important thing that you can take from watching that video is the fact that somebody spent $580,000 per box. That's what they were willing to spend. And what that means is, this is not a first edition box, okay? When this came out, first edition was impossible to find. We opened a few of the base boxes and maybe one of the second edition base, but these unlimited boxes were hard to find. In the first edition, we never saw them. So it's, you know, when I saw that case, I'm like, it's gonna be fake, because that's what people do nowadays, is they try to scam people. After 20 some years, all of a sudden a case of first edition is just gonna show up. Like, that's not gonna happen. There's probably not even one case in existence in the world, because it was so rare. You know, people got it, they opened it. You know, you're lucky to find a box. That's why Logan Paul was willing to spend $583,000 per box. And what that does is, the most important thing is the fact that he was willing, as a very rich person, to spend that much money, because it's just like a pyramid. Here's him at the top, rich, and then you have everybody going down to the bottom, to the poor people. These people are poor. So if he's willing to spend that much money a box all the way up at the top, what that means is people are willing to spend a little bit less money for a sealed unlimited, and a little bit maybe less money or more money for something like a discovery. So what that does is, that tells you that this market is still thriving and strong. Because if people are willing to spend that much money, all these other people will buy stuff that's cheaper. So if you have stuff like around here in this price range, you're good to go. Because there's people up here that are willing to spend that much money on one box. So there's a lot of people here that are willing to buy stuff cheaper. Like, you know, say spending $1,000 for a box of Team Up. Okay? That's the most important thing to gather from that video, is the fact that somebody's willing to spend that much money for a box of Pokemon. Now, if you watch that video, a few things you need to know about sealed boxes of Pokemon, or any other stuff that's sealed. This tape here, you can get this tape anywhere. This stop tape. You know, so just because it has stop tape on it doesn't mean it's really sealed. Okay? That's one thing I wanted to let you know about. If you ever buy something, I always say open stuff up and inspect the boxes, and then look on the back of the box where it has the code numbers, and check that versus good known product. Also, too, in the old days, they just put plastic on this, they didn't say anything. And then eventually they had wizards on the plastic. And then later on they moved to Pokeballs. And I actually think, you know, if I was running Pokemon, I would put something that was hard to fake as the outside wrapper. Like, you know, maybe some... you know, foil, you know, multicolored, shiny coat or something on the wrapper, so that if somebody tried to copy this white ball, they wouldn't be able to. It'd be harder. I would do that. It wouldn't cost Pokemon that much money to do that. You know, I wish my channel was very popular, because maybe they'd watch it and they would do that. So that would help fight, you know, fake scams into the future. They should just start doing that. It wouldn't cost them hardly anything to put some type of foil marker on the plastic wrap, you know. And I think over the years these Pokeballs have actually changed sizes too, because now there's scam stuff out in China that the wrappers even have Pokeballs on them. And that's why you got to go by the code number on the bottom, because they don't fake that. I don't think that they can fake that, because it's a manufacturing process and it's not worth it for the people making the box just to copy somebody else's code, because they can probably get in trouble that way. That's what I'm guessing at. Anyway, I'm sort of, I just want to tell you about the stop tape, and like I said, the stop tape was a red flag, and the fact that a box is going to show up, a sealed case is going to show up now after all these years, like, yeah, right, you know, this is a giant red flag. Anyway, if you want to watch the video, you can find it on YouTube. I just want to comment on the fact that as investors, the number one thing you can get from that video is the fact that he was willing to spend that much money on one box. That's great for the hobby, because he was willing to invest that money per box, knowing that in the future it's going to go up even more. So I just want you to know that, and that's why I'm doing this video. In case you haven't seen that video, you can watch it, you can have a good laugh. Like I said, I'm not going to spoil the surprise, but I laughed out loud when they opened one of the boxes and dumped out the what was inside the fake box. And like I said, you know, they faked the box. So somebody made a box, and it looked pretty real, except for the color was a little bit off, but it's a damn good job. And then they wrapped it, you know, so that's a fake. Then they put it in a cardboard box, which was fake, and they put real stop tape on it to make it look real, right? And, you know, it'd be hard for somebody that doesn't know, you know, certain things to look for to realize that's probably going to be a fake, you know. So anyway, you can watch the video and see what you think, and give me a like, give me a subscribe, and talk to you guys later. Bye.